Wow, this is a lot of pieces from the official Rubik's Cube. Whoever comes close to the total number of pieces, including screws, springs, pieces inside pieces, core parts, every part, I'm going to be counting them, including this clock interface. Whoever can guess the closest or the exact amount within 5 days of this video will get $100. Don't forget to watch each of my puzzles disassembly so you can see and approximate how many pieces are in each puzzle. Wow, there are 6 regular cubes won. The 2x2, the 3x3, the 4x4, the 5x5, the 6x6, and the 7x7. And there's 2 more square looking ones, like this is the Scube, but it turns differently. And we have the square one, which also turns differently. One pyramid shape is the Pyraminx, a 12-sided puzzle, which is called the Megaminx, and this clock, which turns on both sides. First up, we have the 2x2 Rubik's Cube. The current world record is time of 0.49 seconds. For the 3x3 Rubik's Cube, there are actually 5 official events. The 3x3 regular one, 3x3 blindfolded, the fewest move you can do a 3x3, one-handed 3x3, and solving as many 3x3 as possible in under an hour. Next, we have the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. The current world record is set by Yusheng Du with a time of 3.47 seconds. The 4x4 Rubik's Cube. Current world record, 17.42 seconds. There's also another 4x4 event, which is blindfolded, as well as a 5x5. So these 3 cubes, the 3x3, 4x4, and 5x5, both have blindfold events. When I say these times, this includes the inspection. So you have it mixed up, you look at it, you can't move it, you have to memorize the Rubik's Cube, and then you put your blindfold on, and then you start solving it. So inspecting and solving it all in that time. Then the 5x5 Rubik's Cube. World record for this one is 34.92, set by Max Park. On to the 6x6 Rubik's Cube, set by Max Park again with a time of 1 minute 9.51 seconds. The last of the cube-shaped Rubik's Cube is the 7x7, set also by Max Park with a time of 1 minute 40.89 seconds. Then we have the Scube. The world record is set by Andrew Huang with a time of 0.93 of a second. The Pyraminx. World record for this one is set by Dominic Gorney with a time of 0.91 of a second. On to the Square One, set by Martin Vedel Egdal with a time of 4.59 seconds. Next, the Megaminx, 12-sided. The world record for this one is by Juan Pablo Juan Cui with a time of 27.22. The last one is the Rubik's Clock. The world record for this is by Young Hao Lu with a time of 2.87 seconds. First up is this 2x2 Rubik's Cube. All you have to do is unscrew this middle part to start off. And let's get on and start disassembling all the WCA official Rubik's Cubes. So now we have the 2x2 to the 7x7 Rubik's Cube. There are a ton of pieces. Ooh. Well, there's cube number 1. Alright, now we have the 2x2, 3x3, and the 4x4 all disassembled. So far it is a lot of pieces. Are you guys keeping count? Because this is going to be huge. Next we have the 6x6 and the 7x7, which are the 2 largest WCA official cubes. 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5 is done. Now let's move on to 6x6 and 7x7, our last regular type square cube, however you called it. And then we will move on to these funky irregular shaped Rubik's cubes. Let's get on to the 6x6 and the 7x7. We are all done with the square, regular looking Rubik's Cube. Now it's time to get fun and disassemble the fancy shape. The next up is the cube. I haven't disassembled a cube before, but I guess I just pop out a piece, unscrew it, and it will become disassembled. Next, the pyramid. It was kind of tough, but I got one piece out and the rest of the pieces were kind of tough to get. I just didn't know where to unscrew it, but this is good enough. The square one is also pretty tricky for me because I have not disassembled one before, but after popping out some pieces, there is one main screw that connected it all, and that was it to get that going. One last puzzle is the clock. The clock, there are two sides. You have to get both sides to 12 o'clock and they have different functionality. There are 4 pins in the middle. You can press them up or down, and whatever way you choose, if you move one side, the other side will move completely different. This is a tricky one to solve. I also have not disassembled this one before, so this is going to be completely new to me, but let's start disassembling this clock. Oh my gosh, look at all of this. This is all the 11 official Rubik's Cube, all disassembled. All right here, all mixed together. Wow, how many pieces are in this total, including screws, springs, pieces, and pieces. Wow, this is just so many pieces. In this pile, we have a 2x2 Rubik's Cube, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 7x7, Scube, Pyraminx, Megaminx, Clock, the square one. All 11 right here. So whoever gets the exact amount of how many pieces are in this pile, including everything, I will do an update video probably next week and count all the puzzles amount. I gotta reorganize them into each section, like a 2x2, 3x3, all that again. And then I'll also make an assembly video for this, but let me know in the comments, share it with your friends. This is a lot of puzzles, 11 puzzles. Let's see how many pieces there are. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.